Hello everyone, it's BramButterham and welcome back to another Bass Class setup video for Call of Duty Ghosts. In this episode, the USR Sniper Rifle. This is a bolt action sniper rifle that is deadly up from the waist. This is, I guess, my favorite sniper rifle in the game because it's sort of tweaked to be the quick scoping sniper rifle really. And I like to run it with a thermal scope, as you will see in the upcoming clips, which allows you to track enemies much more easily. This game is fairly brown in general. It's hard to see people who are sitting in a corner, so the thermal scope is a nice counter mechanism for that. Then for the second attachment I run armor piercing rounds, so you can really change this up with whatever. Sometimes I'd like to run extended mags as well, or maybe even a chrome lined barrel, but usually I go for armor piercing rounds. Then I do really like to run a secondary as a backup if you either run out of ammo or engage in really close quarters combat. I like to run the P226 handgun, which is by far my favorite handgun. Has a high rate of fire with decent damage as well. Throw a muzzle brake on there and you'll be good to go. Now, no lethal or tactical, I don't really like that. And then for the perks, I like to run a very aggressive sniper setup. I have quick draw for faster aiming, pair that with steady aim. Now, I don't really know if this helps on sniper rifles with quick scoping. I can imagine it does. Though it's really nice to have it on your pistol as well. If you are shot at in close quarters combat and you quickly whip out your pistol and you just fire wherever, then steady aim might help to get those kills in these tight situations. Then focus, the necessary perk on every setup. Basically, reduced idle sway, especially useful on sniper rifles, and reduced flinch when hit. And ready up, since it's always good to have. Then for the strike package, I like to run support because you are quite likely to die a lot. And again, this is up to personal preference. I like to run the ballistic vest to help my team out as well. Then the support squad mate that will usually get me a couple of kills, and the ground jammer that you'll actually see in one of the clips as well. It disables the enemy radar and it destroys the enemy's equipment. So it will automatically destroy IMSs or detonate IEDs, which can be especially funny when you are trying to counter enemy campers. So that's what I like to run. Let's jump into some gameplays. So in this first gameplay, we'll start off with a first blood kill. And one role of snipers in a team is to sit at a certain point where you have a good long line of sight, like this one, on the broken building on the other side of the map, and pick people off. There are some high traffic areas, like this alleyway for example, where you can anticipate that there will be people showing up there. And I like to run around now with this sniper. And on this map, in this gameplay, I don't really like to sit in one spot too much, but it is a patrolling weapon. With a sniper, I won't really go too much into the open and purely rely on quick scopes. I'll usually stick to the edges of the map. And here I saw this guy burst firing his ARX, and then the 360 lunge knives work really well. And after I miss a guy there, this guy sits down with a lovely quickscope. And we are still in the same part of the map, but now up in the building. That guy didn't even have a clue we were behind him, but picked him off. And same building again, maybe considered to be camping, but a perfect sniping spot really. So there is a guy up there sitting with a Lynx sniper rifle, by telling from the sounds. Didn't manage to get that guy, Picked one off. Missed the other. Oh well. The guy that passes now didn't really have a clue that we were sitting there. I guess he just didn't see me or something. We pick up the field orders, earn 1 kill while prone. His teammates get shot in front of my face, so let's prone. Barely any idle sway, which is a great combination because of the reduced idle sway in the USR Sniper Rifle and the combination of the focus perk. This kill was actually 2 shots, as you saw, and that's one of the reasons why I don't really like to run a chrome lined barrel, because although it increases damage, it also increases kick, and that decreases the fire rate quite considerably. This is another gameplay showing a combination of patrolling and sort of aggressive gameplay with the USR. I sit here in one building overlooking other areas of the map, see this guy, pick him up with a little quickscope, and then keep patrolling by having a look across the map there at the other popular camping spot. And now this next little clip shows the importance of a thermal sight. As you can see, there is a guy up the stairs. He blends in so well, I didn't even see him until he started shooting at me and he picked me off. That's just one reason why I really love the thermal sights, for patrolling at least. Now one of the best spots, at least for this map, I guess, is here on the bridge. You can see these guys coming from that spawn. I pick one off and 2 off. And I see a third guy over there. He was a bit harder to hit. That spawn down there where I killed the first 2 people, that's a really wonky spawn. You can stand right next to them and they'll keep spawning, so you can keep your scopes up, looking at that doorway, and they will keep pouring out. Running back, there is one other guy here up the stairs, and this next little clip will show how inconvenient these scope controls on a Wii mode are. I'm actually playing on Wii U, Nintendo Wii U. Yes, they have Call of Duty as well. And you can see here, my scope is just... I cannot turn it far enough to the left. It doesn't really work, which is a shame. But oh well, I managed to pick him off anyway. And there spawned another guy there, because I guess that's where they're spawning right now, since my teammates are on the other side of the map. So I run here and then run back. Someone came past me. I thought I had him here with a ballistic vest, which prevents from at least 1 big sniper bullet, and still picked him up with a quickscope. You sit down, sir. Another guy coming up the stairs. Didn't do anything though. Now these couple of little clips will show some good places to be in as a camper. Basically, this is on Octane again. If you lay outside the strip club on that little box that I'm on right now, you can overlook this sort of alley. Very popular, very crowded, and it can consider to be camping, I guess. But I did get a quad feed in the end, so it does work out. Another one over here on Stonehaven. There is the famous spawn in the castle, and you can keep running around on this little piece of land here. And you can keep your scopes up, looking at the castle. That guy just spawned there, and you can pick him up. Really cheesy, but hey, it does work. And now it is time to show off the Bass class setup with the P226 and Marathon for faster movement while you are not sniping. Sitting in a corner of the map again with the USR Sniper Rifle. I saw that guy jumping over the ledge, killing a teammate. But if you know where he'll show up, then it's not too hard to pick him off. That gunfight I just lost on a split second, which is a shame, though we are about to give it to them good. Because a lot of gunfights are going on, and they are starting to pour from that house. There's one. There's two. There's three. Nice little triple feed there. And again, once you are done sniping, you reposition yourself, you get your pistol out, and get to another good spot to get your scopes up again. And pick off one more guy. This guy I completely missed with my scope because the name of a friendly team member was showing up above his head, but we whipped our pistol out in time and managed to pick him off. This is another example of the close range importance of your sidearm. I know that I'm running into a house and that my sniper will be sort of useless unless I completely depend on the quickscopes. And again here, running back, I hear and see a team member getting killed. And you're just so fast with these sidearms that you can pick them up real easily. The P226 is a very good handgun. And then I get overwhelmed by 3 of them, which is sort of a shame. Here you can see how important the thermal sight can be. That guy prodding there probably wouldn't have seen him without the thermal sight. And this kill, I totally shouldn't have gotten that shot, but for some weird reason it didn't register. But I think this is the same guy who then runs around. Still pick him off. And to finish this best class setup video, let's do some funny more quick scopes. I actually get 2 in a row here. This was back in the day when I didn't have my sidearm yet, so I was completely dependent on my sniper. Here I get shot at first. He comes up the stairs. No way, buddy. You are mine. This one was completely crazy. I think this was actually more of a no scope than a quick scope, but oh well. Fun little moment. This one as well. Don't know how I did that. And that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to give a like if you did. And stay tuned for more best class setup videos to be uploaded soon. Thanks for watching, guys.